morning, everyone. This is Mrs. Hudgens, and I hope you had a great weekend. I'm presenting right now, so that's why I'm not in class with you. But I do need you to be able to go ahead and collect your data for your egg lab today. So I'm going to go over a couple of the directions to make sure that you understand and make sure that you help each other within your group. Please look in your logbooks and make sure that you had already made a prediction about what you thought the corn syrup was going to do to the egg, because you're getting ready to look at it, so you need to make sure you have made a prediction so that you can draw conclusions from that, okay? So let's go ahead and look at the directions here of what you're going to be doing. Once you are released to go and get into your groups, you need to collect your egg and start making observations. So remember that you are going to be writing observations right in here for the day with the corn syrup. These are where your observations go. Don't forget that you are going to need to write down information about the circumference of the egg. Make sure you're labeling. You need to find the mass of the egg. You need to find the change in the liquid. Is it more or less before you dump it out? And then this is a little different from your sheet, but you were also to determine by what happens to the egg. Is corn syrup a hypertonic or hypotonic or isotonic solution? So make sure that you write that down also. Now, you should have a spoon at your area, and if you don't, that's fine. You can always get the latex gloves out of your desk. But make sure that you're using paper towels so that you aren't making a mess everywhere. If you utilize a paper towel to place on the triple beam as you are making your measurements, make sure that you find out the mass of the paper towel so you can subtract that out of the mass of the egg so that you have accurate data. Okay, once you have taken all of your measurements, you can go ahead and dump the corn syrup out and clean the cup out. Remember, at station 5, do not use the sink because it's broken. You'll have a mess everywhere. But go ahead and clean it out and run quite a bit of extra water down the sink to make sure that the corn syrup goes all the way down. Dilute it a little bit. Once you finish with that, you need to write your conclusion about the corn syrup. So remember, with a good conclusion, you need to restate what your hypothesis was. So tell what you thought was going to happen, then tell whether that was supported or not. And then, in addition to that, you need to be using your evidence. So describe what you're seeing, describe your measurements, okay? And then, what kind of solution was it? And you should be able to explain that by what happened to the egg. And that should give you 5 to 6 sentences for your conclusion. So make sure it's a complete sentence. Once you have your conclusion written, go ahead and start adding your new solution. So your 125 milliliters of water, just get that out of the sink. Make sure it goes to the line. And then put your egg in. Make sure you make a prediction for what the water is going to do to the egg. You might add in there, what kind of solution do you think the water is, and what do you think the effect will be on the egg? Okay? That'll help make your predictions more interesting. Once you finish with that, go ahead and place your egg in the solution in your cup. Go and put it back in the container, and then you need to clean your area. So there shouldn't be any corn syrup left. You need to spray it down. All gloves that you may have used need to be thrown away, and the area should look nice and neat when you're finished. Do not forget to clean up your area. Okay, do not forget. You guys have been doing a great job with that. And the other thing, make sure you push the lab stools in so that they aren't scattered about. Okay? I hope you have a great time finding out and investigating what's happened to the egg, and have a wonderful day. Bye.